What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have a 2023 Ryan Preece Coke 600 paint scheme in the studio. This is a NASCAR Authentics exclusive. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Alright, fellas, so this is from Wave 1 of 2024. This was the first wave, but this packaging design was actually released in the 2023 year line. So it was kind of an early release because they were ready to get rid of the trinkets and it was, time to update the packaging, I guess. So anyways, you have Ryan Preece right here, got the Wave 1 2024, got the Stewart Haas Racing 41. Here's the paint scheme here in the little clamshell. Now, I do like the packaging design, but I really prefer the current day one around like Wave 7, Wave 8. They started to get more creative with the background design. So instead of just doing the colors, they would probably, if they made this car right now, they would probably have like the actual paint scheme, like the door design. They would probably have that as the background. So they've gotten a lot better at incorporating design to the card back. Now, this was a special Coke 600 wave, essentially. All of these paint schemes here, I believe, ran in the 2023 Coca-Cola 600, and there is some fantastic Authentics exclusives here. Right here, we have the Ryan Preece, which we're holding in hand. And then you have the Chris Buescher. Then you have the AJ Allmendinger, Ross Chastain, and Austin Dillon. All these are exclusive diecasts. And the Kyle Larson is a liquid color, which, I mean, let's just be honest. There's a lot of Larson fans. It's a liquid color. It's going to be very popular. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open up this diecast. I'll be right back. All right, folks, brand new out of the packaging here. And what a interesting paint scheme we have in studio. So naturally, this was the final year of the 2023-2022 style Mustang front end. This would get a massive change in 2024. And looking back at the 22 and 23 year Mustangs, they look so much more safe compared to the 2024s. I don't know why. Like, to me, this looks like the Ford Taurus of the Mustangs. And I look at, like, the 2024 and 25 edition of it in NASCAR, and I'm like, wow. They look so much more modern, so much more aggressive. These just look very round. When they initially came out, I was like, wow, they look so cool. But looking back at it, I'm like, they really do remind me of the Ford Taurus, how they were just a normal, just curved nose. Wasn't much detail. Heck, even the 2013 Ford Fusion had more front end detail because it actually had plastic or some sort of front grill piece that could actually come off. It was random, but they wanted it on their Gen 6 car, which was pretty cool. Enough of me rambling. So you got Haas right there on the hood of the car. You have no window banners, as naturally this is a NASCAR Authentics diecast. So you'll have to change that if you want. Go here to the hood of the diecast, as we've already mentioned. You got Ford. Go to the front of the car, you get 41, kind of this red and white pattern. The Patriotic flag around the car actually has some gradients to it, which I think is a nice touch. Just adding a little bit of texture and gradients and shadows could really make a paint scheme stand out. So I think they did a good job with that. I got Stewart Haas Racing there. Go to the left side of the diecast, and you can really see this on the outside of the 41 here. There's a shadow to it. If they didn't put the shadow, it probably would blend in a little bit and be harder to notice. But I think putting the shadow behind it really helps it stand out with the paint scheme. And you can even see a little bit of a gradient with the stars there. I like that. Add some detail to it. You have the HaasTooling.com. They even put a little shadow behind it. I think it looks cool because it gives it that three-dimensional waving kind of, pattern to it. It's got some smaller sponsors here, like Autodesk, Haas, or that's on every freaking, Haas car. I got Sony, which is like Ryan Newman vibes, because he used to be sponsored with like Sony, what was it, Sony Vega or something like that? I don't know. Back in his Penske Racing South era, whatever, Penske Racing days. Get Morton Buildings there, Mohawk SEM, got United Rentals, you have HaasTooling.com, Gear Wrench, you got RaceChoice.com, Preece, B Post Decal, Goodyear, NASCAR 75th Anniversary, and NASCAR Salutes. Now, yes, I know the wheels look, let's just be honest, deep fried. They are so pixelated, you can't even read it. I think it's supposed to say honor and remember, but yeah, like that, you can't even read what that says. Yeah, that's no fun. Let's go to the back end of the car here. You got HaasTooling.com, got Mobile One 41. And it's interesting just how much the Ford Mustangs have changed in NASCAR. Like the 2024s, they look so much better in my opinion. And it's fascinating because it's like they won 2 NASCAR championships with this Ford model in 22 and 23. Why would you change it? Oh, they changed it and then they won the championship again. So clearly they know what they're doing. Go to the right side of the diecast here. Got a little bit of a, is that decal oopsie-doo there, or is it supposed to be like that? I'm not sure. It's pretty much a full wrap paint scheme, so it's very difficult for them to wrap it naturally. You got the little jack post marking there, which is kind of uncommon because it's not a raced version diecast, so I do find that a little bit interesting. You can see some wrinkles or something right there on the door panel. Go to the top of the car here, got the number 41 with HaasTooling.com once again. And you go over here to the deck lid, HaasTooling.com once again. So this was a 2023 exclusive. They also had another Ryan Preece exclusive diecast that was released in this same year release. At the time of this video, Wave 9 is the newest wave. It was Wave 6, I think it was, and it had the United Rentals number 41 car for Ryan Preece, which is a 2024 Ford Mustang. Another exclusive, which is kind of crazy, I feel for the Ryan Preece fans, because it seems like they won't make any diecast for him unless it's a freaking exclusive. His primary 2024 Haas car is only in the Advent calendar set, which is absolutely bananas to me. So that's 3 exclusive Ryan Preece diecast right there. And if you want to go back a couple more years, was it Kevin Harvick or was it Ryan Preece that got a truck diecast made that was exclusive? It was, I think it was 2021. It was the Hunt Brothers Pizza number 17 truck, right? And I think Kevin Harvick got the Gold Series release, and I think Ryan Preece got the NASCAR Authentics exclusive release. So that's 4 exclusive Ryan Preece diecast right there. I mean, it's a good thing they're at least making it, right? But it's like, come on. They have made some normal Gold Series releases for Ryan Preece, but it's very, very random, very out of the woodwork. Like, remember back in 2020 when they made his Darlington throwback car? It was the Velveeta car. He ran like 30 different paint schemes that year, but the only one that got made from the 37 car that year, I think, was the Darlington paint scheme, which is crazy, but it's just how it is. Thank you all for watching the video. What a cool little paint scheme here, guys. You know, it's not going to be really popular because it's a 2023 model and we're in 2025, but it is an exclusive diecast, and this team is no longer around anymore. So as the years go by, this is probably going to be very nostalgic, which makes me feel old already. Can you believe it? We're already in the 4th year of the next-gen adaptation. Crazy. If I had to say the best car in this wave, though, from what I've seen, it's got to be one of the exclusives. I would probably say the AJ Allmendinger because he's literally one of my favorite drivers. But if you're talking just paint schemes overall, probably the Larson. I think the Larson one just looks probably the best. But I will say, though, that Castrol Edge Brad Keselowski, if you get it in the Gold Series, it has the foil gold number. It is one of the best, and I mean best Brad cars ever made. It is fantastic. You could check out my diecast review on that one as well. It is a amazing car, but if you get in the Authentics line, it's not going to have the foil number. It's going to look a lot different. That's why if you're an RFK fan, you know, you cheer for Roush and all that, you might want to just only pick up the exclusives in the NASCAR Authentics line, and then for all the other paint schemes, get them in the Gold Series because they have the gold foil numbers or whatever. Enough of me rambling. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecastbuffet, signing off.